Hailing from 3 different countries, the Mazda 3, Volkswagen Golf, and Hyundai Elantra are 3 of the best compact cars.
One's refreshed for 2016, one is a favorite in the auto guide offices, and one keeps on winning awards all over the world. So which one is the best of the best? Now the Elantra and Mazda both are available as sedans or hatchbacks, and regardless of which one you choose, the Elantra will offer the most cargo space. Now the Golf is also available in 2 body styles, but they're both hatchbacks, one with 2 doors and one with 4. Things are a bit different when it comes to the rear seat of these cars. The Mazda is supposed to offer the most amount of legroom back there, but in our testing we found that just really isn't the case. And once you get back there, those hard armrests are really uncomfortable. The Elantra should offer the most amount of rear seat headroom, but as our GT has the optional panoramic sunroof, all of that is gone. So that leaves us with the Golf, and although it's not perfect, in this trio, it's the most comfortable of the group.
The Golf and the Mazda 3 are easily 2 of the best driving cars in the segment. The steering, brakes, and chassis are all set up to deliver a sporty ride. The Golf holds a bit of an edge in the refinement department, while the Mazda 3 suspension is damped for better comfort. The Elantra suspension delivers a balanced ride and is a marked improvement over Elantras of old, but it's outclassed here by the other 2 and just doesn't feel quite as polished. As well, the Elantra seems to let in a little bit more road and wind noise than either the Golf or the Mazda 3.
Now the Hyundai and the Mazda both use 2-liter 4-cylinder engines that are a little bit different. The Hyundai is focused on power and makes 18 more ponies than the Mazda, and both of those cars use 6-speed automatic transmissions. And while the Mazda is more eager to shift, we found it to be more refined than what's found in the Elantra. But neither of those engines can compete with the 1.8-liter turbocharged engine that's found in the Golf. Making 170 horsepower, it's the torque that really sets the Golf apart. With nearly 200 pound-feet of torque, this car always feels like it's ready to take off. And this too uses a 6-speed automatic transmission that we found very, very refined. With the least amount of power, it's no surprise that the Mazda 3 returned the best fuel economy of this group, with 33.6 miles per gallon. Skyactiv is no catchphrase, it really does turn the Mazda 3 into something that's very fuel efficient. The turbocharged Golf was the next best when it came to fuel economy, returning 31 miles per gallon. And the Elantra, well, it was the worst of the group, but with 30.1 miles per gallon, it certainly was no slouch.
All 3 cars have attractive interiors. The Golf's is the most premium and upscale feeling, which makes sense since it has the highest starting price. The Elantra is a little more stylized and mimics the larger Sonata, while the Mazda 3 is simple and elegant, with some features found in Mercedes and Audi vehicles. Driving position and comfort is the best in the Golf, followed by the Mazda 3 and then the Elantra GT. So far you may notice that the Golf appears to be winning this comparison, and honestly it is the best car here, but when it comes to value it's possibly the worst. Load up a Golf and it will easily break $32,000. Now the Mazda 3 can also get that expensive, but it comes with features not offered in the Golf, like adaptive cruise, head-up display, blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, rear cross traffic alert, and real leather seats. Yep, 32 grand and you still don't get real leather in the Golf. But the real value champ, as always, is the Hyundai. Fully loaded, it maxes out at just over $28,000 and comes with features not available in the other 2 cars like heated rear seats, a heated steering wheel, and ventilated front seat. Plus, you gotta remember, it comes with Hyundai's killer 5-year comprehensive 10-year powertrain warranties. And finally, while on the topic of value, we have to mention that the only car here to achieve an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus rating is the Mazda 3. This trio really is like Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. The Golf drives great and is premium, but option for option costs a lot of money. The Hyundai Elantra is full of value and stylish, but doesn't drive as well as the other 2 cars.
So that leaves the Mazda 3 as the baby bear of this comparison. It does everything well in an attractive and livable package. It's just right.
Yeah, it's a fantastic car, and simply is the best of the best.